that's the historical offering.
Yeah.
That's good. Aside from the Triple Alliance and the Central Power makeup, is there anyone else we want or need, like Spain or something, or?
Sure, we could try and go for Spain and Portugal.
Well, do we need them, right? Because I mean, I could also just take these places over and add to my little Mediterranean empire.
How about South America? How about Mexico?
I don't know about that one.
What? U.S. declares war on us, Mexico declares war on them. It's perfect.
I don't think Mexico's going to do that for us. And I don't think they stand a chance anyway. We know where the U.S. is going to go. We don't have a chance in the world of turning the U.S. against the Entente. I don't think. Still try to make them like us if we want, but I don't think we have a chance in the world here of actually making them turn to our side. Russia's not happening, you know. Historically, we should be able to get certain countries like Romania, theoretically Bulgaria, Netherlands, Sweden. I don't care for Bulgaria. I don't really care for Romania. I guess the Netherlands would be a neat one. I don't know. I don't know who to search for allies because I don't even know if we need any more allies than these two. There's so few nations in the world. We could try to pick someone in Asia, but like, who do we pick? Historically, Japan will go to the other side.
Yeah.
If China could actually get involved in a war, like actually follow us into one,
that's what I was
then
gonna
they
say.
could be helpful
We
because
could
they
try
have
and
a
go.
massive land military.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. We can try and go for China.
Okay. Not the worst idea. Economy doing now 4.6, so it's not skyrocketing that badly. Yours is at 1.2, France at 2.4, 3.6 over in Germany. Mine was like holding strong at 3.3 for a while. It feels like no one's economy is really skyrocketing that quickly.
Oh, it's growing slow, very slow. Let's see, where's the thing? Oh, there we go. 52% done with my oil. That one timber mill should put me over.
My petroleum price, domestic price, from like 120% to 60% markup, because my population keeps complaining that they can't afford oil.
Wait, what was yours at?
Was that like 120% markup?
Oh shit. It's only at like 36.
Also found another little rail line that I can make. I'm going to search out any opportunities to really improve my nation's infrastructure in notable ways as this goes on, because it's all rails anyway. Until I take someone over, like an AI that's had theirs upgraded to roads. So like my country is really cheap to set up. Hell, I might just get rid of roads. Who knows? It's World War I.
Yeah, who needs them?
China's already the richest country in the world, followed by the US, Russia, Germany, Japan, Great Britain, France, Austria, Canada, then me.
Yay! And
That's,
you! Yay!
China would be a good money bags ally, you know? Yeah. Hope Japan doesn't have any scripted wars that throws them at China. Although, since it wouldn't be so immediate, I feel like this China stands a good chance in this game.
Dear God, that's a lot of shit to manage.
What is?
This empire.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's not as it's not that intimidating. I mean, this is basically as big as Indonesia was, you know?
I guess so.
You're definitely in the top for total land right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're number 10 for total owned land. Might be able to get up near you if I annexed all my colonies, especially Libya. Libya has a good chunk of land. Almost like it has like 750,000 square km. Literally, they're 3 times fucking larger than I am. Just Libya. Libya is 3 times larger than me. I'd definitely make it up near you in the ranking if I took them over. Not to mention Somaliland is as big as I am. Eritrea is a fraction, but I'd almost be as big as you if I annexed all this crap. Which I may end up doing, who knows? I can already see Somaliland and Eritrea do not sustain themselves as colonies, like, at all. They're both just out of money already. Libya is sustaining itself as a colony somehow. There's a big population difference, that's why.
Yeah. It's a huge pop difference. Alright, let's see here. What do I got?
You also have one colony, the Ottoman Straits. Oh, I see. That leads into the Black Sea. That starts. Oh, that's where Istanbul is too.
Oh, that's an interesting place to have.
Yeah, the reason the devs do it like that is so that the colonies will like grant other countries permission to sail through, so that countries don't block these straits off just by owning them. But you can annex it to do exactly that.
No one's gonna pass through here.
I mean,
Trap.
in war, that would be good because it would stop Russia from getting half of their navy out. I mean, the strongest part of their navy is already in the north, and Germany will deal with it. Germany, at this time period, has a massive navy, but the second part of their navy is in the Black Sea, and you can completely block them off.
That would be a good strategy.
Certainly.
Alright. Good, I am now self-sufficient on timber.
I'd love to take over Spain. That would really add to my power here. Same with Portugal. Could surround France. It'd be better if I owned the southern part of France too, and I could connect myself. But not that simple.
What's the hope?
I'd love to just own this like whole Mediterranean region. That would be great.
I would love to own all of Asia.
Centralize my power. Yeah, all of Asia. You're gonna hit a wall eventually. When if you get to Afghanistan, you're gonna run into British India and China. And if we're gonna befriend China, you know, you're not taking China.
Oh, I know.
British India would be easy to take, but you'd have to be at war with Britain. That would be a challenge in itself.
Hey, how's the oil doing? 2.5, 7.8. God, my GDP is not going up though. Sheesh. Let's lower taxation down a little bit there. There we go. It's because no one wants to live here, man.
I've just unlocked my first supply truck for production, which is going to be very valuable. So I wanted to get that early. I'm also about to get an armored car, which is a recon, because I didn't like the motorcycle recon. I got rid of that and just stuck with the cavalry. But this armored car, I like. I like this armored car. I would get rid of cavalry for this armored car. Next thing I'm researching is improved guns, because it's a non-tradable that actually unlocks a whole bunch of shit. Like, this is the thing that unlocks all the next warfare stuff.
Which one? Improved guns?
Improved guns,
yeah. That's
It
what I'm
unlocks the
researching
next
right now, too.
tanks, it unlocks the next infantry. I just started researching it. It unlocks a lot of really, really useful shit.
Recon, no, they don't have no recon.
Inflation's up to 7.1. It's fucking skyrocketing. Just took a minute. Germany's ahead of me in inflation, though, so. My social ratings are reaching out towards 100, which is good. Monarchies are, in this game, they're kind of similar to democracies. They function off a lot of the same rules. I'm just going to continuously buy tech from Germany, and when you can afford half of it, just sell it to you for half, and then use that to buy more that I find somewhere in the world.
Sounds good.
Basically all I'm going to do. The most technologically advanced country in the world right now, though, is Great Britain. I don't know. And Russia. Buying from them is going to be weird. So I have a tech, but to split it half and half is almost your entire treasury. 100 mil.
God damn.
Because the total was 200.
Oh, there's a Rolls-Royce armored car for recon.
It's jet engine theories or whatever. Jet engine theories.
What's that one? 100 kilometers. $240 kilometer, okay. Let's go ahead and start. I mean, hell, I can't really fucking do anything right now with this.
I own Rome. I am Rome. Rome has 1 million population. All hail Rome.
Yeah, fuck Rome. And fuck the Pope.
Rome.
Alright, let's get some more oil down.
I'd love to put more down, but my inflation's up to 8.2. I don't know, like your inflation's doing better. My inflation's going up pretty rapidly, but all the oil I had placed is now done.
Yeah, 3 days left to go.
The price of oil has plummeted, though. Market price was like $5. It's now $3. Coal's maintaining a steady $4. Timber per unit costs more than oil right now. That's funny. Which it usually does, I guess, but you sell oil in higher amounts of units.
Yeah. Like in the millions, billions. Oh,
8.9% inflation. Ugh.
I'm holding at 3.2. God damn, my GDP is not going up though.
It's determined by your inflation.
Yeah, I know, but it's been like at 78 the whole time, all the way from -2 to like 3.2 now. Hasn't gone up at all.
I thought it started at like 76.
Oh, is it at 76? I thought it was at 78. Maybe it was 76 and I wasn't paying attention.
I don't know. God, wow, I just looked at where you are on the GDP ranking. In terms of independent countries, I can scroll all the way to the bottom of the list and still see you.
Yeah, I'm at 109th. Thanks for rubbing that in. Appreciate it.
Holy crap. I mean, look at it this way. You're an amazing producing nation. Use that to your advantage. Don't rely too heavily on taxes. Rely on getting resources and exporting them. Especially things that are going to be needed as things go on here. Oil reserves are going to run out, and as the world starts to modernize, everyone's going to need oil.
Oh, I know.
Everyone's going to need goods eventually, especially like we know industry goods, military goods. Back in these times, it's necessary. You're going to need a lot of that.
33,000 tons. 16,000. That's possible.
Definitely keep your eye on trends. Germany's an agriculture importer. I'm a timber importer. Yeah, I could use some more timber.
Let's do that.
My money reserve is not the highest, I'll tell you that, but it's yours is even catching up.
All right, let's build 2 of those. See what happens.
Getting the rest of my treaties with Austria and Germany as well. Looks like you're gonna have to go out of your way a little bit to get an alliance with Austria, though.
Yeah, probably. I'm working on supporting their government already. Let's pause that for a minute. Let's just get that one going. Alright, so do that.
Let me trade you. Let
Let's
me do that tech trade now. Now that you have so much money. There you go.
Alright, cool.
Price of oil. Oh my god, it's going down even more. My price to manufacture just hit $2. You know why it is? Because everyone starts out with large reserves of oil, but they're all gonna burn through it. And when that happens, it's just gonna be like a fucking boomerang. Yep, the market price just dropped to $2. Yeah.
Yep.
Because nobody's really buying it right now because they all have reserves. Like even me, I start out with like a 30 mil stock. I've already gone through fucking a third of it. So, and by the end of 1915 and onwards, like the market for this is just gonna rev right up.
Oh, yeah.
You're excited about that.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Ooh, my land military has grown tremendously since the start of this, although it's all shitty infantry. Shitty early century infantry. And I cannot begin to describe to you how terrible this infantry is. It's awful.
Awful enough you throw a rock at them and they go down?
Yeah, roughly, yeah. I think my first invasion targets are going to be small, easy to topple nations that aren't even self-sufficient and won't even give me much other than some land and maybe a couple resources. And that's going to be probably Montenegro and Albania. Probably go through Austria and then just step into Montenegro, follow up with Albania. Those will be connected right there. I can just sail between them at that point.
How much you get?
Maybe eventually I'll go into fucking. I don't know what I'd go for next, Serbia or Greece. Probably Greece. I feel like Greece would be easier to take over than Serbia. At least in this era. This era's Serbia is nothing to scoff at.
Yeah, you don't want to mess with them right now. Like you said earlier, they're battle hardened.
Yeah. Maybe just go around Serbia, go into Bulgaria after Greece, and then by that point we would be fully connected by land.
Oh. Yep, yep, yep.
The Balkans should be easier to take over than some place like Spain.
Alright, let's get another treaty with Austria-Hungary here. Let's see, maybe we can get free flow. Criminal extradition. Find a site. Yep. We'll do those.
Could go to Liberia. Probably work on them as well. Because there's a lot of rubber there. And I should get independence with rubber if possible. They don't have the most amount of rubber or anything, but rubber is rubber, right?
Yeah, as long as you can get it.
Well, maybe I'll go invade Haiti again.
Maybe I'll go take Siam again. Just
Oh yeah. That was your magic little trick there was Siam doesn't have a lot of rubber. You mainly got like oil and shit, I think.
yeah, they have enough though.
I think their resources aren't as good in this scenario. Just looking at them, it doesn't look like their resources are as good.
Or I'll take Madagascar away from the French. Oh boy, they don't have rubber. They have uranium.
Madagascar, you'd have to go to war with France to get that.
Oh, I know.
There's not a lot of places for rubber in the world. There's some places like Brazil. But good luck with that. Brazil's giant and spaced out. I wouldn't even want to fuck with that. No, thank you. Especially because they're kind of militarized as well. Haiti has an insignificant amount. Liberia has some. The colonies, there's colonies that have a decent amount, like the Belgian Congo, right? We gotta kill Belgium first for that. Ideally, Germany would do that.
Does Ethiopia have any?
No. Dutch East Indies, British Malaysia, Siam. Your best bet is probably Siam, honestly. Some British colonies over there too. There's an American colony that has a little bit. American Sulu. Another place that we gave up. There's not a lot of options for rubber in this world.
Nope. Everything's fucking colonized.
Yeah, everything's colonized. Everyone already beat us there. As long as you're expanding in the direction of rubber, you'll be fine.
Yeah, if I gotta import it, I gotta import it.
I
It
mean,
is
I
what
have
it
to
is.
import it for now. I'll fucking take some from Liberia, but I don't expect that to keep me afloat forever. I think taking Siam would definitely be a good eventual idea for you.
Yeah, eventual, but not right now.
Eventual.
Like
'Cause
maybe
then you could take British Malaysia, you could take the French Indochina, and get all sorts of shit over there.
maybe 10 years from now.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're in a preparation phase. We're just the miners of the Central Powers. We're not
Yep.
that strong. Certainly, we're not that strong. 9.9% inflation. Bitch is still going up.
Wow. Hey, you're not doing anything, huh?
I'm not building anything. I stopped building anything. It's just going up because of all the social spending. This is usually how it goes. If you want a good social spending budget that's like very, very good, your inflation fucking skyrockets, especially if you start building shit as well. Fucking France is up to 14.7, Germany's at 15.8, Austria's 13.8, Great Britain 15.6, Russia 17.3, US
Yeah.
17.5. Yeah, it's I go for the same thing they do. I try to temper it a little bit. It's not going up as fast as theirs, but I did just hit 10%. Been holding at 10% for a couple days. I'm trying to find the spot at which it holds, of course.
Yeah, I'm at 3.7%. Although my GDP did just go up $1, so that's good. 5.3% unemployment.
It's good in a way. Higher GDP is good in a way. For producing, it's not good. Low and high and middle GDP all have their downsides. I prefer having an extremely high GDP and just not being able to produce anything for a profit. I think that fits my play style the best, quite frankly. I am very good, even though I don't prefer it, at a middle tier nation that can produce like half the things for a profit. Low GDP nations, though, I'm not the best with that play style. Not my forte.
Let's see, can I buy military goods? I got 3,000. Yeah, no.
What's your first invasion target, Shamar?
Probably.
I was like, I'm looking at it, I'm like, I bet it's Shamar. There's so much more oil in there. It's, you know what's incredible to me? How much of your territory is actually loyal to you. It's a large amount. Like the whole western part of Arabia is loyal to you. All of, like, you know, places where Syria, Israel, Iraq, that's all loyal to you. There's some Kurd land in there, yeah, and Shamar's not going to be loyal itself, but a lot of your land is loyal to you, a surprising amount. That's a huge advantage you have. You have a lot of space to build.
Indeed, I do.
I don't even have all my loyal territory because of Austria. Yes, you wait, Austria.
Wait, I thought we were allying with Austria.
Oh, yes. Yeah, sorry. Wait. I was getting ahead of myself.
You can betray them later.
I was just thinking of what happened if this soft underbelly turned into something a little sharper and just slowly pushed upwards. As a side note, I'm going to probably start scrapping a lot of my consumer mids factories because I make enough consumer goods. 10 mids factories is one regular factory. And it would help me keep my inflation lower if I get rid of this. The smaller the factory, the less efficient it is anyway.
Right.
The maintenance is like just, I think a mid-tier factory, it's hard to tell when we're talking numbers under $1 million as of right now because it doesn't specify, but I believe the numbers is like a mid-tier factory will pump out 10% of a regular one, but the maintenance is something like 30 or 70% of a full-sized one. I think it's 30%. It's not efficient at all. It's better to just upgrade. Like, I'm getting rid of, I had 41 mid-sized factories. I'm getting rid of 31 right now. I'd rather just upgrade and build full-sized ones later. So I just have a more efficient economy overall. But my inflation raising is definitely slowing down.
Well, that's good. So you're stabilizing.